tradition is more emphasis on the technicalities, more emphasis on the rasas. We read Kalidasa for the sake of his poetic technicalities, but we read Vyasa Valmiki for the sake of that great vision. Now those who follow that vision will become great writers. And if you don't follow that vision, you will become good writers but not great writers. There is a writer called, literary critic called A.C. Bradley. You must have heard his name, a great Shakespearean critic. In one of his books called Oxford Lectures on Poetry, in a context he says, you can write a good poem on the head of a pin, but you can't write a great poem on the head of a pin. In order to write a great poem, you require a great theme. That is true for any literature. And many a time, we can get a great theme in history. That is what tempts us to write. That is what tempts us to take historical theme. Then it becomes great historical literature. Another important point which I want to make is, we in India, when we take up themes, usually we tend to become more and more local, more and more pradeshik. It's alright. More and more pradeshik is alright. But we should also remember that our themes, in order, it can be pradeshik, it should be pradeshik, because when it comes to the question of the details, we don't have a command over the whole of India, but it should reflect the whole of India. There is a secret about why my novels are popular throughout India in translations. It is because it represents the whole of India. It represents the whole of India because I have travelled throughout India. I have stayed in different homes throughout India. And I love India. For me, whenever I go to foreign countries, when I come back to India, you see, there will be moving map just before your seat. I will be looking at it. And when the aircraft enters India, I feel a throb in my heart. India has come. India has come. It's not Karnataka which throbs my head. India has come. When we are coming from the western side, either we come through Gujarat, or through Rajasthan, or through Maharashtra. Yes, India has come. Because I love the whole of India. It can be Assam, it can be Gujarat, it can be Uttar Pradesh, etc. For me, there is no difference between Karnataka and these parts of the country. Therefore, but because our ethos are the same, our living is the same, our food is the same, our anger is the same. Even to tell you in a jocular manner, when my novel Grihabanga was translated into Punjabi, a Punjabi author told me, you see, we and Karnataka people are the same because the abuses you are using in your novel are the same as we abuse in Punjabi. Now, why do our abuse are the same? You see, all abuses are based on our ethical concepts. All abuses are the indications that the accused is a violator of an ethical standard. Because of our ethical standards are the same, our abuses are also the same. Once in Mysore, when Mysore University was established, There were two English professors to teach English. They were appointed. His name was Eagleton. And the students, whenever Professor Eagleton was going to the university, students were just shouting, Boli Magane, Boli Magane. Boli Magane means widow's son in Kannada. And this man, he heard it several times. And then when he went to the university and asked a colleague, what is the meaning of Boli Magane? And he said, widow's son. And then he said, they are not properly informed. I am not widow's son. He did not get any angry about it. Because the ethical question implied was different. Now, the thing is, our abuses are the same, means our ethical concepts are the same. Therefore, it is easy to become a writer at the all India level if only you understand that India is one. You may be writing in different languages, but our literature is one. Now, I think it's better you ask some questions.
रिपा जी, मेरा ये प्रश्न है कि ये विदेशी विचारधारा वाले लोग भारतीय इतिहास को तोड़ मरोड़ कर अपना एक नया इतिहास बनाते हैं और उसको स्वीकृति भी मिल जाती है। उनके बारे में एक ऐतिहासिक लेखक के होने के अनुभव के बारे में आपका क्या कहना है?
I think we must understand the politics behind it.
Yes.
The first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru himself was highly impressed, highly influenced by the communistic ideology. If you read his books, he was a great admirer of Lenin and Stalin.
Yes.
That's why he tried to bring in Russian model of economy in the country. You see, Gandhiji accepted Nehru as his heir and he prevented Patel from becoming the Prime Minister, and then he imposed Nehru on the country. But how much did Nehru really believe in Gandhi's philosophy? Never. But I do not know. I mean, this is the kind of Avarana and Vikshepa. On the part of Mahatma Gandhi, it was Avarana and Vikshepa. Anyway, he encouraged it. And after the time of Nehru, Indira Gandhi came to power. And Indira Gandhi's position was shaky. At that time, the communists in India tried to support Indira Gandhi, and they just asked, give education to us. Indira Gandhi said, okay, take it, but support me. She wanted only power, and they entered education. So, JNU came into existence, and they named it as Jawaharlal Nehru. After all, Indira Gandhi wanted, she would be happy. She was happy her father's name was given. And what was put into it, ideologically, she never cared about it. So this way they tried to control all the social subjects like history, sociology, economics, etc., etc. And they try to suppress others also, ruthlessly suppress, not giving grants and not giving any jobs, etc., etc. And this perpetuated. It perpetuated till yesterday. It is only now that some kind of you see, freedom is asserted. Now about again to answer your question, I must come to Avarana again. In Karnataka, there was only one dominant news